props to you, first of all, for wanting to take initiative during something like this. There's a lot of people that, you know, are taking this as an excuse more than like a reason to improve, right? A lot of people are thinking that, oh no, like this is a pandemic, we can't go anywhere, we can't work, we can't do anything. First of all, don't get me wrong, like this whole situation sucks, but this is also, in a way, in its own weird way, this is also an advantage, right? You get this advantage because everybody else, while people are making excuses, while people are doing all this stuff, you can still work on your stuff, you can still do your grind, you can still do what you're passionate about. So by the time this all, you know, comes to an end, you were right here, you're suddenly like right here. You're not a ton better, but you're better than where you were. And then all these other people, they're getting worse because they're not doing anything, right? So that being said, props to you guys for taking the initiative. Now in this video, we're gonna be doing a quarantine at home workout, something you could do during this coronavirus pandemic thing where you can't go anywhere, all the gyms are closed, but you want to improve your MMA. Now honestly, I didn't know how I want to format this video. At first I was thinking that I'll actually go and do those exercises myself on camera, but I was thinking about it, and I think especially right now it'll be really hard because I don't have somebody to record. So what I'm going to be doing instead is I'm going to be talking about every exercise. I'm going to literally lay out the full plan. At the end of the video, I'm going to put it on a full screen so you guys can screenshot it if you want. If you really want to skip to the end, go for it, but I would recommend staying because I'm going to explain a lot more in detail of what I expect from each thing, so you guys get like a more solid workout. Okay, so first of all, for all of these exercises, you're going to do them for 1 minute, and you're going to be doing 5 rounds total, okay? 5 rounds total of the whole set, okay? So you're going to do these exercises, and you're going to do them in a certain order. Then you repeat 5 times, and you can modify these. I'm going to give you guys little modifications you can do for each one, right? Now, that being said, this is how you're going to do it. 1 minute on, and then you get a 1 minute break. 1 minute on, 1 minute break. When you finish the whole set, instead of 1 minute, you get a minute and 30 seconds break, okay? So this is how it's going to work. Before this set starts, you're going to start with a warm-up, okay? This warm-up is going to consist of about 1 to 2 minutes of jumping jacks. You know, just get yourself warmed up for the actual workout. So exercise number 1 is shadow boxing. Now, shadow boxing is literally, this is how you shadow box, okay? You imagine somebody in front of you, and you're throwing punches, you're throwing kicks, you're throwing knees, you're throwing elbows. If you just want to work your boxing, you're only throwing punches, but you're working, make sure you guys are working that footwork. You're working your hands, you're keeping your hands up, you're imagining somebody throwing punches at you, so you're defending, and then you're countering. You're literally pretending there's an opponent in front of you. If you are doing MMA, not just boxing, you can finish off, preferably finish off each combination that you do throw with either a kick or a knee. I personally love doing teeps, so I'll finish my combo off with a teep, which is a push kick. What it would look like in sparring is what I would be doing, right? So for example, I throw a jab cross, and then I know he would counter off that cross. So as soon as I pull my cross back, I slip to the outside, and then I counter with like a hook, and then I step back, and then I teep, something like that, right? Like, it's really hard to just like say it when you're not doing it, because it's so much more natural when you do it. Like, you'll feel like the way your body moves. Anyways, if you are new to it though, just imagine somebody's in front of you, throw some punches, and then pretend they're punching back and you're defending. And then work on moving your feet, work on keeping your hands up, not down, keep your chin down, keep everything tight, you know? Work on the basics if you are new. Work on very, very basic stuff, and then slowly try to improve. If you don't even know how to punch, work on your jab. Look up how to jab. If you're completely new, I'll link some other stuff in the description for you guys to check out as well. But the workout, literally just pretend somebody's in front of you and just punch, defend, right? For a minute. After that minute ends, you take a minute break, and then you go on to the next exercise. The next exercise is going to be mountain climbers. You're going to get on the ground. You're going to put your hands on the floor like a push-up position, and you're going to raise one knee at a time to your stomach, like you're climbing a mountain basically, or you're sprinting or whatever. If you've never done mountain climbers, look them up. They're very good workout for your core, your abs. Now, exercise number 3, after you take your 1 minute break, of course, your exercise number 3 is going to be another round of shadow boxing, okay? For this round of shadow boxing, you're going to be working even more on technique than you did the first time, right? So you can go slow this time. The first one was more like a sparring match almost. This one is very technique driven. So maybe if you have a mirror, you can use a mirror. If not, just focus on going super slow, getting the muscle movement down, making sure your whole punch looks right. Like, you want to punch down a pipe almost, rather than flaring your elbows out. That elbow would go into the pipe, right? You want to keep it straight, so it goes straight into the pipe, right? After that third exercise, you're going to take another 1 minute break, and then you are going to be doing explosive push-ups, right? Now, you can modify this in many different ways. Explosive push-up is always obviously a push-up, and then you explode off the ground so your hands lift up. You can clap if you want to make it harder. If you want to make it easier, you could do regular push-ups. If regular push-ups are still too hard to do for a full minute, you can get on your knees and do sissy push-ups, or what I think they're called. That's what I call them anyways. After this, you're going to take your 1 minute break, and you're going to finish it off with some lunges. You're going to do explosive lunges. So you're going to lunge like this, and you explode and switch. I cannot do this with my fingers. Whoop, whoop. You're going to lunge and jump up and switch. Lunge, jump up and switch. And obviously, a modifier to make it easier is to obviously not do the explosive part. You can do one leg at a time. And a modifier to make it harder is, instead of doing just regular explosive lunges, you could do a 180 jump squat. And then after that, you take your 1 minute and 30-second break. This is 5 exercises total, 1 minute each. You're going to do 5 rounds, or as many as you can. Now, this should be a solid MMA workout for beginners, or even people who are more advanced that just want to train during this quarantine. So that being said, here is the workout right here. Everything is listed out. Make sure you guys do the best you can. Don't give up early just because you're not like in a gym where other people could watch you. Seriously, like pretend I'm watching you right now. Like if you give up early and you know you could, this is the thing, right? Like you can give up now, you can give up all you want, but later you're gonna beat yourself up for it though. You're gonna be like, oh, I didn't train as hard as I could have. I had more in me, I just didn't do it. So just give it your all now. Drain yourself to the best you can because you got nothing to do anyways. You're stuck at home. Shameless plug, check out my merch. Awesome shirts, awesome quality, super soft shirts. I'm gonna start wearing them on my videos too, so you guys gotta get prepared for that. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe for more videos just like this. Leave a comment down below. I'm thinking of making a Q&A series, so if you guys want that, leave some questions down below. Anything martial arts related, I'm willing to answer. Love you guys. Peace out.